already packed our stuff and we are on our way back to America after our mission in Nigeria. And this is us having one last meal before we go to the airport. I can't remember what we had. I think it was some rolls and dipping sauce, some kind of spring rolls and dipping sauce. Yeah, maybe it was samosas and dipping sauce. There's our bags, the classic traveling bag that we call Ghana Must Go, filled with all sorts of Nigerian goodies, and that's my hand luggage. And then we're waiting for our taxi that is going to take us to the airport. It's like mission accomplished. That's our luggage, 2 pieces of hand luggage, and 2 check-in bags. Most of the things that we brought with us had already been left behind, but then we have a whole bunch of Nigerian clothes that were made, our traditional wear that was made that we are taking. That's why we have the extra suitcase. Had I known that we'd have to pay for extra baggage fees at the airport, I don't know. This is the outside of the hotel. You wouldn't believe that all the days we spent in this hotel, but we kind of like were checking in and out. Like we stayed here on the first night in Nigeria and then on the last night again. And I didn't know that it had this beautiful swimming and relaxing area because I was always just inside the room. So this is a nice, inexpensive hotel to stay in Abuja.
Hi, this is Hasid, and we are the boarding area for Lufthansa. We're going back to the States. It's been an amazing trip, but the reason for my video today is very important. On our way coming into Nigeria, we had about 2 or maximum 4 checkpoints. Let me use the word checkpoints. 4 stops. One of them was COVID. We had immigration, just 1 or 2. But on our way back now, I'm telling you, I've gone through like 12, 15 checkpoints. I cannot believe it. I got even confused. I had to ask one of the people there to say, hey, what are we checking? What's going on here? Because before we got in to the boarding area upstairs, they checked our ticket, checked everything. So there's a waiting room upstairs where the waiting room we were waiting. Then I went to buy biscuits and drinks, and I noticed that there was nobody on the upper side, waiting area. So I walked up to the counter to ask them if this was the area where we were to wait for our boarding to Frankfurt. We have a 7-hour layover in Frankfurt. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sleep, I'm going to read, I don't know what I'm going to do. But so I'm in Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport, so we're here at the boarding area. This is in gate 9. I'm telling you, at every checkpoint, they were requesting for money. I got tired of explaining. I don't have Naira. I only have dollars. They will insist. It's like they will try to hold you down. So when at every point they will hold you down, I really think that things like this are one of the reasons people really feel the negativity or the stress. It's like, I'm telling you, at every point, at every station, at every security point, you present your passport, present your boarding pass, everything they require. But they still, the first guy who was doing the screening told me, hey, you're from Delta? I said, yes. He said, he's from Edo. We just kind of like laughed. Right at that moment, when he was screening my passport, my documents, he began to request for money. I explained to this brother that I don't have naira. My money's in dollars. So he was reluctant. By the time I was coming back, I kind of asked him, hey, where are we dropping the bags? He just pointed his hand towards that direction, and I don't know if he was pissed off or something, but I'm telling you, close to 10, more than 10, 12, 11. The one that really got me worked up. So we're the upper area, and the first guy, I had the last 4,000 naira, and so I bought drinks and biscuits, so 600 naira, 620 naira was left in my pocket, which I wanted to keep my next trip. So the guy who was clearing us to come down the boarding area began to ask me for money. I was so embarrassed. He didn't want me to go. Did not want me to go. I finally gave him the 620 naira in my pocket. He cut my boarding pass and he let me pass. As soon as I was coming again, I met the screening people who were checking for chemicals or checking for explosives. I don't know what they were checking for. This woman stopped me, took my boarding pass. Vivian walked up and met the woman. She says she's from Idoma. My wife Vivian is from Idoma, Benue State. And she kept me there, right there, held me there. Did not allow me. Over 5 times I tried to reach for my boarding pass without being rude. She kept on speaking Idoma, saying that she's not going to let me go. Do you know that until I transferred 300 naira to this woman, before she let me go? I was so embarrassed. There is so much pressure there's so much pressure that people pass when they come through these airports. I don't know, any of you, have you ever had any experience with this kind of unholy harassment? As a man of God, I was excited to give, but I think it's the pressure, I think it's the way they make you feel. It's like they want to delay you, hold you, make you feel you've done something when you're not giving them money. I don't think it's a nice experience. I had to open my phone, listen to this. I had to go to my Zenith Bank, open that account. And this is the receipt. I'm telling you. And I transferred 300 naira to this woman until she let me go. I don't think I'm leaving Nigeria with a good feeling. Nigeria is an amazing country. Beautiful, awesome, strategic. I love it. I love the vibe. I love the color. I love everything about Nigeria. But I feel that there are certain people who want to make your experience in Nigeria difficult. You know, at every point, I'm telling you, at every point, that people are taking money from you, they're pulling from you, and the worst of all, the most painful part of it is that many of them don't know how to give hospitality. I think hospitality used to be the thing of our parents who knew how to host people. I'm telling you, it was a horrible experience, and I don't know if any of you have ever had that kind of experience before. I don't feel bad. See, giving has to do with love. When when you offer people love, when you help people, even the guy who carried my bag, this is so funny, the guy who helped us push our trolley. So I had given the driver the last 8,000 naira, 8,500 naira. So I told him to wait to be sure that everything is good before he goes. So the guy who helped us carry this thing, I'm telling you, that they didn't spend 5 minutes. When it was time, they said, and listen to me, the trolley is free. I should have carried the trolley myself. They offered, but that's okay. But when you offer to help, I don't think you should end up trying to force people. So I told the driver to give him 200 naira. Those people said to the driver that they are more than that. I really think that if this kind of people and attitude is removed, let me tell you something. People who pursue money never end up with money. See, money should never be pursued. Money should never be the reason why you do anything. Passion, love, the call of God, offering people the service of love unlocks wealth. And I've come to realize that the more I try to pursue, I try to get my way when it comes to money, the more the money, even though it comes, I'm not able to manage the money because my mentality is wrong. Money is strictly mentality. So I think when you meet people as they travel along, great connections could be made. Like one of the ladies I met today, she was the one checking. We had this custom declaration card. She was laughing. She was talking about basketball, persevere on our height. I just felt connected to the woman. I had to, get her name. She said she has a basketball camp. And she left me with a good feeling, with an awesome experience. But many times you meet people who want to get. See, people never care about what you need until you care about what they need. So I think if the man had carried the trolley and he has done it for free and with love, I think I would have given him. Even if I didn't have, I'd have told the driver to give him. But his attitude, many times, I think we need to change our mentality, because our mentality is what controls our mannerism. Maybe because of the time we traveled, but I got some food and I ate and I enjoyed it. So we're on our trip, on our way. So I think the purpose of this is to tell people, wherever you are in life, make sure you don't put money as the first thing when you offer yourself or your services to people. You want to create long-term relationships. You want to create long-term connection. And I'm telling you, when you do that, even if John doesn't give you any money, Peter will come along your way and be a blessing to you. It's our responsibility as believers, as people of faith, to show the love of God and not put money as a driver. See, every time you put money as a driver, greed takes in. So serve people, love people, give to people. It opens doors, becomes the grace of God is released upon you. As I'm sitting here, I'm not happy that money is gone out of my account. Not because I couldn't give her, but the fact that she jokingly held my boarding pass, and all through my experience. At the end of the day, it was awesome, because giving is part of living. Our flight is about to leave. I'll catch you up when I get to Frankfurt as you follow me. Listen to me. Make sure you follow me. You're going to enjoy my programs. I'm going to carry you as I talk about faith, love, travel, food, lifestyle. Love you. Thank you.